Oh, you are?
We're live, yeah. Cool. People are really excited. Got the good riddances and... Want to tell me how we got to this point, finally?
Yeah, well, you know, one was just the timing of getting out of the lawsuit that we were engaged in, and two, working with the CRA to help, secure some help from them, which they have been helpful with that. Plus, it took over a week. Oh, there's a garbage can. Yeah, don't get the garbage can. Anyway. It took over a week to get all of the asbestos out, to make it where we could even demo.
Yeah,
the whole process is extremely expensive. Yeah. So that's where we are now, and going to be some much needed parking for a little while.
Okay.
And then hopefully we'll get to start on a nice new project, something that's going to make St. Andrews continue to be the up and coming hot area that it is.
And the project's still a mystery?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
It's not that it's a mystery, it's that we're in the planning stage.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still in the planning stage of what we want to do. We want to do it right. What we want to do is build something that's going to last. I've always felt that this area, Panama City's just really been craving an area to go to where they can go drive, walk from restaurant to restaurant in a beautiful location with a historic feel to it. Kind of like Ybor City in Tampa, where they just took these areas and kind of rejuvenate them and brought a lot of life into those areas. That's what I see as the future of it. So we want to do something that's going to continue to push that feel as a destination, not just for local folks, but for tourists.
And first step is getting rid of Fannies.
First step is, yeah, exactly.
Was it fun having the kids out here to paint on the building?
Yeah, they had a blast.
All the money in the world was this.
Glad the wind's coming from that way.
Yeah. So much fun. This person, Cody, is wondering if you're going to build another tan Fannies.
Tell them definitely not.
Definitely not.
But given the historical nature of the landmark, my goal is if we put any sort of enterprise there, such as I've always talked about putting an Irish pub there is what I really want to do. We want to incorporate somehow, get that name in there, where it lets people that have been here a long time know what it originally was. But it won't be a gentleman's pub or anything like that.
We're moving past that image.
It'll be something everybody can enjoy.
We have red solo cups.
Mike. We're live, just so you know, so people can hear what you say to me.
Okay.
Right.
So tell me about what this is going to mean for St. Andrews and the redevelopment, and why this is something you've been wanting for a long time.
Well, just with Tan Fannie being an open establishment, it's probably not good for our community. And then with the Wolves purchasing the property, it's going to be a new day in St. Andrews with new opportunities. I think he's got planned maybe a two-story building with a restaurant. It's really going to enhance the flavor of what we offer here in St. Andrews.
Because St. Andrews has kind of steadily been expanding down the road.
It has, as property doesn't come available in the first several blocks. We have opportunities moving north on Beck Avenue. And you can see with Los Anitos and what they've done with their property. The property just north of them now is on the market for sale finally, for opportunity of further growth, maybe some townhomes, maybe some retail shops as well, and then it'll just keep moving north.
Do you feel like St. Andrews has made great strides recently with some of the things that have been happening, like having Los Anitos move in, having this come down? Do you feel like the community's getting a lot better?
I think it's been getting better for the last 20 years. I mean, with the community's input and support, Yeah, it takes a long time to get that stage step, the stage set, and then once you have that stage set and everything falls into place, things happen pretty quickly. And so in the last probably 6 to 10 years, you've seen a lot of that grow. Wastitos moving in, places like Enzo's open up north.
Breezy's.
Breezy's.
Poor Breezy's. I left it out of that last St. Andrews article.
Oh, Breezy's is fantastic for breakfast. So is the St. Andrews Coffee Shop. We just got a lot of opportunities for breakfast, lunch, and some great dining. You've got Fannies over here on the water is fantastic. And you'll have this piece of property right here for further opportunities.
Look, there's still streamers in the building. That's funny.
And they got names. I don't know those names. It might have been somebody that might have snuck in and put their names up there. But they said that this property, this thing will be down in about 15, 20 minutes. The whole property should be down in a couple of hours. I think it's just a new day in St. Andrews.
I have fond memories of almost getting bit by a pit bull by that tree over there.
Really?
Yeah, once everybody was evicted, I get sent in to do the story, and let me tell you, they had some interesting characters living in here.
Yeah.
And their dogs weren't particularly well controlled.
And we try to do a good job on making sure that, once Sam bought it, that we try to keep some of the riprap out of here. This is by tearing it down, you'll make sure you do eliminate people hanging out in the buildings.
Yeah, Sam told me it was a part-time job to keep people from coming in here to hang out because a lot of people felt still entitled to be here.
Really? Okay.
And you'd walk by and see that locks were broken, and he'd have to come back and put new locks on.
And we had a good thing with Brad next door at the Sunjammers. He came by on the property too, so when he saw things, he would report it, make sure that the police came out, make sure no one was in there. That was one thing they said. These guys got here early, make sure they walked all the buildings, make sure no one was in here sleeping.
That's funny.
The change is good. This is an opportunity for St. Andrews. It's going to open the area up. I think with just coming down, it's going to really make the landscape totally different.
Absolutely.
Trying to get Sam to get on the big thing there to, I don't know what you call the thing, but get on there and
take
grab
it
all that.
himself.
Yeah.
Can he do that legally?
No, he can't. But this right here being torn down, this is a great partnership between the owners and the St. Andrews Waterfront Partnership. They provided a small grant to help. Oh, look at this! Come here.
Is that the Save Tan Fannies sign?
Save Tan Fannies sign in there.
Oh my goodness!
And it says
See if we can show that.
Save Fannies.
The end. Yep. There were a lot of people who did not want it to come down. Mostly people who lived here. But
really?
Yeah. Because a lot of these people weren't paying any rent.
Oh, you mean the people that stayed here?
Lived here.
Well, the important part, you have a busy community, and you have a Section 8 housing project right here.
Yeah.
St. Andrews has changed. Maybe at one time it might have been good to have some of your workers staying here and working in the local establishment, but it's a new day and new opportunity.
Let's go find Brad from Sunjammers.
Brad?
He's right over here. Yeah, we're gonna go find Brad. Brad, we're coming for you. Hey Brad, we're on Facebook Live, so we're dueling. Okay, dueling Facebook Lives. So Brad, your store is right next to here.
Yes.
Tell me how this feels to finally see this gone.
It's unbelievable. It's that little shot that St. Andrew's been needing for the last year or so. Just that nice quick cleanup, and we can't wait to see what Sammy does with the property.
So what was it like when this property was in full swing and it was right next to your store? Did people ever complain about it to you?
Not really, because we honestly worked different hours. They were obviously a late night place, and I like to go to bed early, so we were out. You know, we were closed by 7 o'clock when they were really going. So we honestly didn't see a whole lot of negative effect from it, other than the stigma it carried year round.
Okay. Did your customers ever talk about it to you, or was people pretty quiet about it?
The locals were pretty quiet about it. The tourists all poked fun of it, and they kind of thought it was a cool little novelty. So, well, it definitely was not great for the community. Most of the people didn't seem to have a massive problem with it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I was really surprised. They kind of poked fun at it, and they were always wondering if it was ever open because it had super late hours, I guess.
I always thought it was really funny that they sold t-shirts.
Yes.
That was a nice little irony.
We still have people ask where they can buy the Tan Fannies t-shirts.
Yeah, I can understand why they'd want to know that. I don't have one though. That was the only thing that ever tempted me about this was I could have a t-shirt, but I wasn't ever that tempted enough to go in.
I'm the same way. They made quick work of this, didn't they?
They did. It's only been, what, 15 minutes?
15, 20 minutes?
They tore it right down. So are you excited to see something new come in? Well, it wasn't a problem for you, just the idea of having something new here?
Oh, absolutely. The fact that, you know, that this is going to make way for new development forward, it's going to bring in higher end retail, which will more closely align with what our customer base really needs. And, you know, I know it's going to be a vacant piece of property for a little while, but
That's parking.
Sam doesn't halfway do anything he touches, so it's going to be amazing when it's all said and done. The building we're nervous about is the one that's literally 2 feet away from our windows.
This one right here?
Yes, the one behind us right now. They're going to tackle that next, I think. So it will be, they definitely know what they're doing, so we're not worried about it.
Yeah, but they did get that trash can.
They did cream the trash can, that is correct.
Are you guys going to be open today with this happening right next to your store?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So people can still go to San Dimas for all their kayaking needs today?
Absolutely.
And clothes now.
And clothes,
I like
that's
your
right.
clothes.
We've been growing that side of the building, and I turned my better half, my wife, loose on it, and she has lots of fun things in store over the next 6 months for that half of the store. It's going to be, I think we're going to surprise a lot of people.
Good to know. And you've got your Keep St. Andrews salty shirts.
We just got them back in, and you're the first to know, but we have a new one coming out. Super limited run. We should hopefully have it the first week of May.
I've been having a debate with Aaron, one of the other reporters at the paper, if wearing one of those shirts makes you look like a tourist, or if it just defines you as part of the St. Andrews Club.
It defines you as part of the thread that makes up Panama City, which is St. Andrews.
You can't say that.
Why not?
Because downtown is part of Panama City too.
It
it's
is.
not just St. Andrews.
So St. Andrews is very small and geographically located, and you need just a little bit of salt makes everything better. So we aren't saying we're all of Panama City. We're that secret ingredient that gives it that little flavor and pizzazz. But if you didn't have downtown, Panama City would be absolutely horrible.
Okay.
So
you're the salt.
We are the salt.
You're the salt in the recipe.
You need just a little bit of salt, and it adds flavor. It's just fantastic. It's just that perfect amount of salt makes every recipe a little better.
Okay, that's fair. I can leave that on the record.
All right, all right.
See if anybody's gonna say. We have like a little crowd coming to watch.
You can't tell from Facebook Live, Little Village still might have some Tan Fannies t-shirts for you.
Oh, Little Village. That's good to know.
By the way, we're talking with the best reporter in Northwest Florida, and that's Katie from the News Herald.
Oh, thanks, guys.
So you hear us talking. This is Salty Live right now.
Hi, Salty Live. We also have the News Herald Facebook Live going, so pick where you want to watch it.
Here comes that outside wall.
Here we go. Yeah. I would be a little worried about it coming down right next to your store, though.
Nah, these they're some of the best around at doing demolition. We're not worried whatsoever.
This is pretty clean. There goes comes the corner. The hard part isn't taking things down, it's cleaning things up.
Absolutely. And that's it, Salty fans. All we have is one little corner of tan Fannies left, and it will be gone in a matter of minutes. But my arm's tired, so we're out of here. Y'all have a salty day.
Bye, Brad.
Bye.
Alright everybody, so we're at the demolition of tan Fannies, and you can see that it's basically on the ground. But this is only phase 1 of the demolition for the day. The whole property is going down. So that includes that building, it includes these 2 little apartments, and it includes the Cox apartment complex, which is all coming down today. You see that there's spray paint on it. That is because the owner, Sam Wolf, invited some kids to come last Friday, and they all painted it, and it was really cute. It was kind of tan Fannies' last farewell. Here we have the dump truck coming. So this property has been slated to come down for a while now. You might have read about it in the News Herald if you have a subscription. Sam bought it, let's see, 2 Decembers ago with his partner at the time, Lauren Smith. That partnership devolved into a lawsuit, so that took a while to sort out, which is why it took us so long to get to where we are today. Once it was sorted out, we're gonna move our position. So, as I was saying, Sam Wolf bought this building in December of 2015 with Lauren Smith. You can see there's still some streamers in it. At that point, they were going to do something together. They never really said what, but that relationship devolved into a lawsuit, and things kind of paused on the property for a very long time. Earlier this year, things resumed once the lawsuit was straightened out. And Sam started applying to the local CRA for monies to help with the cost of demolition. There was also asbestos in the building, which took all of last week to clear out before we could do this demolition today with people like me out here breathing the air. So now that that's all said and done, we have our demolition day. For a little while, Sam said that this is going to be a parking lot, but the ultimate goal is to build a space that has restaurants, retail. He talked about possibly doing an Irish pub. It will not become a gentleman's club again by any means, though. So that's kind of the story of where we are today. I know that the city commissioner, Mike Nichols, is here. He's extremely excited that this demolition is happening, as he's been waiting a very long time for this. And yeah, now it's just demolition day. All sorts of fun stuff is turned up in the building. There were still some streamers. There was a Save Tan Fannies sign. People who lived here and worked at Tan Fannies knew the end was coming for a while because the past owner was in jail at the time she sold it to Sam Wolf and Lauren Smith. Because she had somebody dancing who was underage in the club, allegedly. I'm not sure where that lawsuit stands, so I'm going to stick to the word allegedly. everybody, now that Tan Fannies is on the ground, I'm going to end this Facebook Live. Just so you know, Cox Apartments over there, that building is going to be going down too today. But that's a wrap for now. Bye!